Welcome back. Today we're looking at the Stormworks update and doing some updates. Let's get started. Welcome back. Before we get into the channel update, let's take a look at the Stormworks update. So, as you can see, we have some new seats, which is a big deal, and I'm going to tell you what the really big deal for me is, which is that guy right there. But also, Stormworks pushed the optimized version in the experimental build to the live version. So everyone's running the same Stormworks now, which should be optimized, so you should be able to load larger objects and larger vehicles and have a performance increase. So you might want to try that out if you have not done so already. But the seats are what we are looking at today as far as a new feature, and there are, 4 seats? There is the racing seat, the bench, which you can go ahead and put on creations. I'll show you how to use that really quick. And then we have the pilot seat and the passenger seat. And as you can see, they've shaved off a little bit here, and we shaved off a lot here, and of course that's new, and it is coming already shaved off, so nice little seat. But let's get into the editor and we'll check it out. Alright, so let's give ourselves a nice environment. Oh, now we feel like we're outside here. Alright, so the important part of this pilot seat for me is, in the past when I was building a airplane, a small fighter plane, the seats were huge, so what I would have to do would be to go ahead and delete some blocks on the bottom of the plane. Whoa, where did I go? I'm underneath the ground here. And what I would have to do is pretty much take my seat, drop it lower, and then I would make it part of the fuselage. So this would be my seat. Then, of course, I would build the sides of the plane as so. Okay, and then when it came to panels, let's get some panels out here. Okay, we would only be able, you can see this right here, we would only be able to place these in certain positions, or we would have to back, oops, not that one, we would have to back these up, and then we could place our panels, our instrument panels. So we'd always have this gap. So now, I don't know yet because I haven't tried it, but I'm hoping all of this is going to be gone with this seat. So what I'm going to do is pretend like we're building a plane, and let's just see what we can fill in here. Alright, so right there. Actually, let's get rid of this guy. And you know what? Let's go ahead and bring this right here and pretend like we want to compare them directly. Alright. Oops, did not mean to do that. Alright, so now we're going to just build these blocks in here and see if it allows us to get our control panel closer. Alright, so far so good. I bet, you know what, I bet we can put our control panels even down there. Let's try it. Yeah. Do I really care if it's the right way? No. Okay, so look, we can get control panels down there. Can't get them right here still. Of course, on the sides they work. So it looks like we are getting a little bit more room for control panels, at least on the side blocks. Alright, so it looks like we have a little extra room for some control panels on the side. I wonder, let's go ahead and delete these. And I bet if we wanted to, we could probably put something down there, like probably a light we could get away with, an indicator light. Let's go with an indicator light, or a dial. Maybe a dial would work. Let's find out. These are like the things I care about here. No, can't get that in there, but I bet we get a light. Indicator light. Let's go light. Do. Okay. Can we do in there? Alright. So there we go. Of course, we could probably get a light right here. Ta-da. Alright, so as far as this goes, this works really well for me. I think I can do a lot with getting control panels inside of my fighter planes now. And you can see it's taking a block away from here, taking a block away from here, and then of course the middle. So you can put an indicator light there, some lights down here. You could also face these upwards if you did not put these here. So what happens is these little circles here block out this block, if that makes any sense. So this little circle here blocks this block, and it doesn't allow you to put another panel this way, because then this circle would be here, and you know, you can do it. Or it's these, one of those. I'm not sure which one it is, but the point is, you can only put a panel either facing upwards or facing sidewards, right there. Sideways, not sidewards. And yeah, so this does give you a lot of more room, and I'm liking it, so I approve. Now, the downside of the passenger seats, of course, are there are no added benefits of using these other than the occupied. They don't add any number buttons. I think that would be a big thing to add to these, is just have these dots here, the 1 to 6 on this, even if you don't allow the controls of the you know, the the WS and the AD. If you just allowed some number controls, people could use these, so when you sit down you could turn on lights or air conditions or doors or whatever. So this would be nice if they did add some seat controls to these. Still a great improvement to have a little bit more room in the front, especially if you're like trying to stuff these in a little tiny area. And then of course we have these blocks here, which are the benches, and the benches are meant to be, I think, I'm not too sure how wide they are, but you can put them on blocks as so. Oh, they're they're only 2. They're tiny. Okay, let's just do this, and this, and there we go. And so you can put your benches there like that. And of course we have the racing seat, which has the usual inputs, and it is worth noting, the new seats also come with a composite out on the seats. So the old seats do not have this. So if we look at the old seats, oops, the old seats do not have a composite output, but the new seats do on the racing seat and the pilot seat. So that's cool. So let's just check these really quick, how they look when you sit in them. The bench, that is. So if you are building a bench, you want it, do you want it 2 blocks high or 1 block high? Let's see. Oh, that's perfect right there, isn't it? And then, of course, if you want to be a little bit higher, ta-da! Okay, very cool. All right, so now it is time for the channel update. So I'm going to give you a little preview of what I've been working on and what I've been doing. So let's go. All right, so now it's time for the channel update. As you can see, I have something right here that I'm going to show you. It's kind of ugly from this side, but some of you have been wondering, where have I been? What have I been doing? Where did I go? And if you know me, you know I get sidetracked. So what I tried to do is I tried to step away from Stormworks videos and do a very large project and do it from start to finish. I'm so close to being finished, but it's not quite done. And once it is done, I will have a teaser and a trailer. But for now, I thought I'd show you just a little bit of the project, just a snippet, just a little tiny itty bitty snippet. And that is on the other side of this wall. And you're going to be so not impressed, but that's okay. So here we go. We're going to step over the side and we're going to see, oh, it's Skittles. Taste the rainbow. But no. What this is a part of the larger project, a very small part of the larger project, which is a puzzle. So how this works is you come over here and you flip your different symbols. And let's see. I think I want a heart here. And what you do is you find the right code, the right set of symbols. And when you click the button, it will test that code and see if it... never mind, didn't say that. And whoa, almost gave that away. Anyways, you can see if you can get a package of rainbow Skittles. So anyways, that is a small part of it, and I've made several components. Where's this one at? It's up there, and I'll be releasing them. I don't know if they're of interest to anybody, but I've made a lot of different components for puzzle things like this, and I've also made some visual effects that we're going to get into, and they're really cool. I think you're going to really be excited, I think, when you see the visual effects ones. They're useful for your own creations, but the puzzle ones are just for fun. But anyways, that is a very small teaser update for what's coming. But for now, we're going to go ahead and start making videos daily again, and it's going to be probably centered around the community spotlights. So I'm going to get those started again starting tomorrow. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to be finishing up this larger project. And as soon as it's done, like I said, we will have a teaser and a trailer for its release. So very excited about that, and hopefully taking that month off to work on that project will be worth it for you, and you'll enjoy it. All right, well, that's it for today. Thank you so much for being patient and waiting for me. You didn't all unsubscribe. I thought you would, but I can't wait for you to see what I've been working on. So if you have not done so already, hit the little bell, the little ding-dong bell, and you'll know when I update. And I think if you hit subscribe, that might help too, but, you know, it's not a requirement. You can always get me in your suggested videos, maybe. All right, so that's it. I will see you tomorrow with a new video, and thanks for watching, and let's go catch a rainbow.
Skittles, catch rainbow.